through, shoppers. There's going to be so many of you out there. I know that, and I'm always thinking, what do I have to lug along with me? Saturday, they're not going to need the big coat,
no,
but the umbrella.
No, I wouldn't even bring the umbrella because it's going to be hit and miss activity, and the umbrella would turn inside out so fast because it's going to be so
strong
windy.
Wind.
Or you'd pull a Mary Poppins and
so maybe wear the ball cap, wear some sort of hat.
Yeah, something,
don't worry about
light rain jacket, something like that. It's going to be very warm out there. It is not warm right now, but it is super cold in other parts of the country. A live look at Portland, Maine. The actual temperature is -1. The wind chill, 22 degrees below zero. How about that for you?
How do you, I just don't understand how they deal with that.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I lived in Minnesota, or I never lived in Maine, never even been there, but similar conditions. That's what they call sea smoke. So it's the contrast of the relatively warm ocean water. Trust me, that water is not warm, but compared to 1 below zero, it is warm. But that contrast, this is what lake effect snow looks like when it first is in the developing stages. And you go downwind of that, then it becomes lake effect snow over the Great Lakes. But that's what it looks like along the East Coast there in Maine. Here, well, we've got a happy puppy dog down here with us on Friday morning. We got some really cold temperatures out there as well. She's happy because she's indoors. Temperatures right now are mostly in the low to mid 20s. A few hours ago, when I came into work, all these temperatures were in the teens. So we have warmed up a few degrees with some high cloud cover moving in, but it's still cold out there as you're heading out the door. 24 in Nashville, feels more like 20 once you factor in just a little bit of a breeze. There's not a huge difference between the air temperatures and the wind chills this morning, just enough to make you bundle up with maybe one more layer. Grab the scarf along with the coat on your way out the door. As we go through the day, these temperatures are going to warm up. The wind chill won't be as much of a factor as we climb into the 40s, but it's going to be kind of a slow process. We'll be up to 42 degrees by noon, 47 for a high this afternoon. The average high is 49 degrees. So we'll get close to that, and we'll probably actually hit the average high temperature before midnight because temperatures will keep going up overnight as southerly winds continue to bring that warmer air towards us. They're also going to bring more cloud cover towards us. So a mix of clouds and sunshine, and then just gray skies as we head into late afternoon with some rain showers possible late this evening and overnight tonight. Hit and miss activity, it's going to be real light, about a 50-50 shot at picking up anything measurable in your backyard. Another chance for off and on showers throughout the day tomorrow. Not an ideal day for outdoor activities. If you're seeing 70 in the forecast and thinking, okay, I'm going to go out to the golf course, I'm not going to do that. Well, first of all, I'll be working tomorrow, so I'll be right here covering this stuff. But also, it's going to be really windy, and we're going to have these off and on showers. Then we have the threat of active weather tomorrow evening. Thunderstorms developing along the leading edge of that really cold air that's going to come crashing back in. Looks like the strongest storms are going to move through metro Nashville around 9, 10 o'clock or so, with some potential that those storms could become severe. It's just a marginal risk of severe weather. That's level 1 out of 5 because there's not going to be that much storm fuel. There's not going to be a lot of time for the atmosphere to really build up a lot of energy. There's going to be a lot of wind over our heads, though, so those downpours could just bring some of that down to ground level. The greater threat of severe weather ingredients coming together exactly right. It's going to be just off to our southwest. This whole line of storms and the heavier rain will continue moving off to the east. The cold air catches up to the last of the moisture, though, and produces a brief little period of just a mix. And when we say mix, we mean everything. Rain, sleet, snow, freezing rain, all jumbled together. But the ground will be wet, the ground will be warm, the last of the moisture will be very light, and all of that means it's not expected to accumulate and cause any problems on the road. So if you've heard rumors, they're exactly that. Rumors. We're just going to be seeing a little bit of sleet and freezing rain mixed in. It's not expected to accumulate to any great extent. It will be cold and breezy throughout the day on Sunday, and just cold to start the new work week on Monday. We'll warm up, though, enough for another rain chance on the way by Wednesday night into early Thursday. Melanie?
Don't buy the bread and milk just yet.
No, you don't need to do that.
All right, well, let's take a look at our traffic map and see what we're dealing